welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariam and welcome to Healthy Habits with super exciting episode waiting for us. I am turning 29 and I was like, you know what? Let me do 29 things that I've learned my whole entire life pretty much. Trust me, I took some time to think about the things that I'm going to talk about. I literally wrote down on my notes so I don't miss anything. Honestly, there is no any order in particularly. I just wrote down whatever came to my mind at the time. But I can tell you that I took some time to really think about what I've learned about 29 years of my life. Before I start, by the way, time goes by so quickly. I can't even believe myself that I am turning 29. It's like, what? Excuse me, it was yesterday I was turning 20 and now I'm turning 29. Anyway, but I'm happy. I'm grateful. We all should be grateful. No matter the age, we always should be grateful. Now I'm going to another topic. I'm going to stay on mine, the one that we're going to talk about. So, 29 things. Here we go. Also, I'll put the numbers here, and also if I have already the video more in deep about what I shared, I'm going to link it below. So, whichever topic is interesting to you, take note of that number and see in the link below. Maybe I have a video regarding the topic that it might interest you. So just wanted to tell you that. So number one, again, no particular order. Number one, what I've learned is, well, I don't know why we're starting with this. We should start with healthy habits. But anyway, what I've learned is that use the pain to my advantage. I know it's a big one, the topic. Why I wrote this, it's because we need to stop. And I'm going to go through this quickly because we have 29 things to go through. But why I wrote use the pain to my advantage is because I need to stop pain, to let pain to win me over. That's what I meant by use the pain to your advantage. Use the pain so you can get better. Use the pain so you can start personal development, not other way around. So that's what I've learned. And I've learned this the hard way because for so many years I've let pain to win me. And now I am winning pain. So it's a strong one to start with, but it's a good one. That's the first. Second, it will happen regardless. That's what I've learned. Some things we don't have control. Something it's out of our control. We need to understand that it's out of our control. It will happen regardless. That relationship that you didn't want it to end, if it's meant to end, it will happen regardless. If that person is no longer supposed to be in your life, it will happen regardless how you want, how you feel, it will happen. What matters is how you perceive, how your reaction that will follow the situation that it happened. But I've learned to let things go. That's what I meant by this. Let things go. Whatever doesn't happen, it means that it's not for me. And I'm okay with that. Number 3, let go of people that don't respect you. With time, within 29 years, I've learned that respect, it's number one thing, whether you need to seek in a relationship, in a friendship, around your close ones, is the number thing, respect. Because if they don't respect you, they will not love you. They will not listen to you. They will not hear you. They will not help you. It's huge. Respect, it's huge. We always need to respect to each other, even if we don't agree. Even though if we don't completely, fully understand that person, we need to respect that person. So I'm very, very huge on respect. And again, I wish I knew this earlier, but hey, at least it's on my list and I know it now and I can share it with you. Being a nice human being in general, it's related to respect too. In this generation, I feel like people want to become rich, become popular, having more views, having lots of likes, lots of views. How about being more of a nice human being? It's like you forgot about that. It's like now it's all about, yeah, I want that. I want the latest car, latest phone, latest I don't know what. It's all about that now. We forgot that what matters, it's being a normal, human, nice human being to each other so we can help each other, we can support each other, we can uplift each other. That's what I've learned. Number 5. Praying for strangers. I don't know which episode I've talked about this. I'm gonna find it and link it below. I've learned this from Ed Milet. Praying for strangers is so powerful. Whenever I see someone, it's a habit that I have. It's one of my habits that I have. I just, whether religion is your thing or not, whenever I see a stranger in my head, I'm like, God be with you. Or I hope everything is good with you. Wishing them well. It's so powerful to you and to that person that person doesn't even know that you're praying for them or wishing them well. But you know, that's what matters. So it's a habit that it will stick forever in my life. Which, talking about habits, 6th, it's healthy habits. Of course, this episode, it's named Healthy Habits. It's not for nothing. So by healthy habits, I mean whether it's fitness, nutrition, the topics that we talk about, peace, gratitude, relations, like every topic that you see here, I have a healthy habit in my mind, because healthy habit is not only related to fitness or nutrition. It's the things that you practice daily. It's the things that you understand. It's the things that, if you don't understand what gratitude is, how do you want to practice it daily so it can be in your habits? If you don't understand the importance of peace, how do you want it to stick, to be peaceful, to practice, to do things that can bring you peace daily in your habits? That's why we're talking about literally larger topics than just about nutrition and fitness that everyone else thinks that habit is. So I've learned that the power of healthy habits, that in the future we'll have so many habits. I'm going to share so many habits of mine, and in general, which habits are the good ones to have. So stay tuned for that. Number 7, scheduling around family. Again, I have learned this from Ed Milet, to schedule around family. Number 1, schedule around family, and then it's gym. number one is family, because if I have a family dinner or any other meetings or any other things that are related to my family, I prioritize that always, and then other things. Because if you don't prioritize that, work, any other meetings, any other chores that you have will come first, unfortunately. But when you put already in your agenda or whatever you're using to prioritize your family first, anything else comes after. And especially it's a good habit if you have kids or you're planning to have kids, because they need to feel. I'll link a video about parents and how important it is to, discipline your kids the right way, but prioritize them first. They need to feel love. They need to feel that they matter. When you prioritize around them, they feel that. So that's that. I'm gonna go. I don't want this to be super long. So life happens for you, not to you. I have an episode. I'll link it below. But what I mean by this, only 2 words. Stop asking yourself why this happened to me, why, because usually, most of the time, we will not have those answers. But try to see life to your advantage. Everything that happens in your life, even if it's hard situations, I know it's hard, but try to see what you get from it. That's what I mean by life happens for you, not to you. Again, it's from Ed Milet and Tony Robbins, I believe. Number 9. Related to pain. I don't know why I've put number 9, but we'll go with it. Those who went through some pain, their heart is different. That's what I've learned. The heart of people that unfortunately went through some huge pain in their life, they're different. Their hearts are different, so their eyes are different. But first is their heart. And I think I've put it here around the things that I've learned. It's because you need to choose your people wisely. And I'm not telling you to choose only people that they went through some pain so they can be nice human beings. No. It's just know that whenever you are about to write a bad comment or telling someone a bad thing, just think beforehand that we all went through pain. Doesn't matter which kind. Doesn't matter, or we will when. It's part of life pain. Do you want to hurt them more than life itself? Number 10, importance of movement. And by movement, I mean whether it's workout, going for a run, like you name it. Just movement in general, daily. Importance, that's what I've learned. Unfortunately, when we go to school, I know nowadays, but I'm sure they don't put how important it is. They don't tell how important it is. And unfortunately, with time, when we learn, some of us, it might be too late, or for some of us, it may be like, I don't know, in our adult life. But why don't we start when we are young? Parents, if you're listening to this, importance of women, it's so important, and we need to teach our kids young. Teach them young. Number 11, importance of what you eat. What you eat. Now, especially this year, I've changed my diet completely. I'm so strict on myself, and sometimes I'm asking myself why. But I know why. It's because I love myself. I care about myself. So I am not willing to put garbage in myself. Peace. Oh, I'm going to link an episode because we're going to be here for a while. But number 12, it's peace. I've learned the importance of peace and being around people that you feel peaceful with. They will calm you. They will be there for you. Super important. Which gratitude, number 13. Again, I have videos. I'll link it below. I've learned to be grateful that I'm breathing. I've learned to be grateful that I see another day. I am grateful for my family's close ones' health. It's with time that we learn those things, and I've learned, and I'm happy I've learned. Number 14, personal development. Again, or a video I have on it. I am forever grateful that I've made this decision to work on myself and to become better as much as I can every single day. It's super important that I've learned in my 29 years. Without personal development, I don't imagine my life. Without exercise, I don't imagine my life. Without good nutrition, all of those things that I've mentioned, I don't imagine my life anymore at this point. When you work on yourself, you see life differently. When you work on yourself, you feel better in general. People see your life with their own eyes. Ooh, this one, it took me some time to understand this. What I mean, again, I've talked about this before. When you go and tell them an exciting idea or an exciting business idea or just something exciting in general, and you don't see the same excitement in their eyes, you can get discouraged, yes. But why they don't get, especially if it's a close one, loved ones, they want your best, right? They don't seem as excited as you are, is because they saw whatever you just told to them with their own eyes. They didn't see with yours. You know what I mean? So for them, it's not that exciting. For them, it's not that important. And it doesn't mean that they don't love you. It doesn't mean that they will not support you. It's just for them, it's not that exciting. If I talk about working out with someone that doesn't work out, do you think it's going to be that exciting? Maybe not. And it's completely fine. For me, it's exciting. For me, it's joyful. For me, it's my happiness. It doesn't mean that it's the happiness of everyone. I wish. But it doesn't mean that it's the happiness of everyone. Number 16, people cannot understand you, but the loved ones need to support you, which I just talked about. So they might not understand you, but they need to support you if they want your best. So many times we're like, oh, but this person doesn't understand me, or they don't understand me, or I'm not even gonna try to explain to them because they don't understand me. Fine, but they need to support you. The respect part also comes with it. They need to support and respect. That's what I've That's what I've learned. Let's see. Number 17, what matters is our health. Well, again, related to the importance of what you eat. What matters is our health. Oh, yeah, that's another topic. That's another episode. I think it explains itself. But our health is number one. Because without our health, I don't have any words. But what it can help to our health to get better and to stay healthy and to be healthy, it's movement and nutrition. Number 18, okay, grief. Time doesn't heal. Actually, I should have put this number one, but I just filmed an episode. I think it's up by now. If yes, I will put. So number 18. I wish I knew that time didn't heal at the beginning, like earlier, but thank God that I know now. What will heal, and I'm talking about this on this episode, so I'm not going to elaborate, but time doesn't heal as we think, because we've always been told that time heals, but what heals, it's you, yourself. It's you working on yourself. That's what it heals. Not completely, again. You'll see, please, before you judge, go and see that episode, because I explain what I mean. Maybe now you'll think what she's talking about, but you'll see. So, books. Number 19, of course, I'm going to put this. There's so many great books that when you read it, literally changes your lives, or another great idea pops up in your head when you're reading, while you're reading. But with books, what I've learned is that you need to find your niche. You need to find which books you want to love, because if you read a book that you have literally zero interest in it, you're not going to read it. You're just going to close it and not open again. So it's important to know yourself, to know which kind of books you like. That's what I've learned. Number 20, discipline. Self-explanatory again. I do daily things that can build my discipline up. And how you can build it by doing things that you don't want to do. You know that noise that when you tell yourself, oh, I should do this, but then there is a voice in your head that tells you, no, you shouldn't, but you still do it. It builds discipline because you did things that you didn't want to do. You did things even though there was a voice in your head telling you not to do. And again, I'm talking about good things, not bad things. If it's a bad thing, don't do it. That's how it builds discipline. And I've learned the importance of discipline within 29 years. And it's when you build discipline, it automatically has a huge positive impact in all other areas of your lives, whether in a gym, with your nutrition. Number 21, saying no to food, which is related to discipline. Most hardest thing, if you really think about it. And I've learned this again with time. When you tell no to food that you know it's not healthy, it builds another kind of discipline that you never imagined is possible. Yes, working out, yes, this they can build. But when you have that bad food in your fridge or in front of you, and you choose, and it's your favorite snack, let's say, and you still choose to say no, to not put it in your body, it takes 1 second, right? It's a huge self-discipline, huge self-love and self-caring that you can never practice. That's what I've learned. Number 22, again, I have an episode, love is not enough. That's what I've learned. Since we're kids, since the beginning of all times, since with the old fairy tales and all the movies and everything, we hear that love is enough and love always wins, which love, it is important, but it's not the only thing that you need to seek, because when you seek only love, you close eyes with other things as much as important. Just because you love someone or that person loves you doesn't mean that automatically, magically, it will disappear their other traits, bad habits that they have. We think that love is this magical thing. And if you really want to know more about it, you can go to the episode under the number 22. I highly encourage you, because it was something that you won't hear everywhere. And that's what this channel is about. Talking about topics that are not talked enough. Number 23, friendships. Just because you were friends with someone in high school or before that, it's been like 2 decades or 1 decade, whatever. It doesn't mean that they need to be in your whole entire life. Now, if you are on a similar journey, you are on similar path, I'm more than happy if they are in your life. But if with time you guys change, that person chooses other path and you choose other path, and you just don't have anything that is relating to each other, don't be scared to let that person go. Or if you see that the person is toxic for you, just because you went through high school with them doesn't mean that you need to keep them if they are not good for you, if they are not a good person to you, if they don't respect you, if they don't bring peace to you. So know how to let people go. That's what I've learned. And it's one of the hardest, to let people go that you love. To let people go because they're not good to you, although even if you love them. That's the hardest part. But it's essential to your sanity, to your peace, and to your overall good being in general. It's important. 24, what I've learned, it's to be there for my family more. I know I've talked about scheduling around family, but just to be around my family more. Again, we don't know how many Christmases they have left. We don't know how many summers they have left. Let's enjoy our close ones, loved ones, while they are here. That's what I've learned. Number 25. Importance of water. Yes, I'm putting this as of my, things that I've learned. Because it's like, yeah, we always drink water every single day. Well, we should. But you don't know how much you drink until you track it, which I have an app. I'll link it below. It's not sponsored. I found it on Apple Store or wherever. And when you track it, you realize how little you drink. I realized how little I drink when I started to do 75 hard. And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it needs to be fixed. So now, when I was on 75 hard, I needed to drink 1 gallon. But even after 75 hard, not every single day I've drunk this year 1 gallon, but close to it, which is amazing comparing to other years that I just didn't track. When you don't track, you don't know. So start tracking everything that you want to know. Number 26, face your fears. And I'm talking about fears that you know that if you face them, it's going to be, in the end of the day, deep down, you know the result you're going to have. It's a good one, amazing one. I'm not talking about fears that go jump, I know from where. I'm talking about good fears. And I've learned from Ed Milet, I think I'm going to do another episode when you frame your fears, just facing your fears. Like, I'm going to give you an example, quick as an example. I've never thought that I could travel alone. Not because maybe I was fearful, or maybe just, I'm a little girl. I've always had that fear until I faced it, until I did once, twice, and I understood that it's not that bad that I thought it was. It's not that bad that my thoughts were telling me. So when you face your fear, the magic happens. Number 27, power of yet. I have a full episode on this. When you tell to yourself when you can do something and you really want to do, when you tell to yourself, I can't do it yet, I don't have it yet, I'm not the best version of myself yet, everything changes, because that yet gives you possibility that it will happen. If you tell yourself I can't and point, it's like you gave up before you saw yourself that it's possible. So it's a good one. One of my favorite episodes is the power of yet. Number 28, we're getting closer, guys. So hang tight. Number 28, consistency. This is huge. And you only learn this with time. Whether you just start a business, or it's been not a long time ago you started a business, or a YouTube channel, or any other new ideas, new projects, something new, gym, working out, nutrition, doesn't mean that it needs to be on your professional life, even personal life. Consistency. Only time will show you how the benefits of what you were doing the whole year, the whole month. So consistency is huge for me. Since I know this, since it's on my list with YouTube, I am more patient. I didn't post one video and gave up because I knew consistency. When people tell consistency is key, it's true. You need to post it regularly if that's what you want, or any other areas of your life. If you want something, if you want to see results, you need to do it consistently. One day you go to the gym, you come back, you won't see results. But when you go once, twice, I don't know how many times per year, then that's when you see results, the most results. So don't give up. Don't give up. And the 29th. Although I have one more thing, I'm going to give you bonus after the 29. It's to give people, to care about people. That's what I've learned. And I'm not telling you to give people so you expect something back. No, just to give. Don't let people take advantage of you. That's important. But give yourself. When you decide yourself that you're going to give, it's not them taking advantage of you. It's you deciding that you're going to give. And the bonus is that I talk often here. It's that to be alone sometimes whether it's during your week, your day, so you can process your thoughts. Thoughts are huge. I have an episode again about thoughts. I'll link it below. Don't believe every single thought you have. That's what I've learned. I didn't know that before. I thought that, if I think that I am not that smart or I'm not capable of doing this or that, it might be true. Don't believe your every thought that you have. Whew, we are done now. I can't believe I've done it. I'm sure there are other things that I could have put on the list, but it was 29 and plus bonus that I created myself. Those are the things that I've learned. Now, it doesn't mean that all of those points will relate to you at this moment when you are at this journey in your life. It doesn't mean that by any means. I just want to share it with you, what I have learned. Again, the things that I've put on my list, it might be, not all of them might be important to you. It's completely fine because we have different journeys, but we need to have the same goal, to be better every single day. So don't take this list too seriously, even though I've put too many serious topics in it, because each year I'm going to make this video and we'll see the growth, we'll see the journey together. And I encourage you to do the same, even if it's for you, even if you're not going to post it, just make your list every single year on your birthday or close to your birthday, what you've learned this year, or in general, what you've learned. I don't know, whether you're 20, 21 plus, what you've learned all of your 21 years. Things that I've put on my list, it's the different moment, different journey of my life that I was with. It didn't happen just this year. It's like literally an accumulation of all of those years. And I hope this was helpful, if not interesting at least. I hope that. Again, every year it's a gift. And instead of being sad that we are adding one number up, we need to be grateful that we lived another year. On this beautiful note, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and also ring the bell so you don't miss any healthy habits, because that's what we are talking about here. Thank you guys, and I'll see you very soon. Per usual, before I go, don't forget, don't give up for just one more day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Usually, I have more energy than this. It's just I didn't have my coffee yet. I was missing some coffee, I'm not gonna lie. I need to drink ASAP after I'm done filming.